Man, I'm tired. Oh, man, the 91 hours. How long the beat says I should have beaten it by now. So how many regions do we have left? We've got the one place where we're going now, and then at least one more place, which could end up being the finale of the main story. But also there's the other half of Norway, and I don't know if that's ever gonna come back. Cause like I could see that as being like a post game thing, and King Harold never comes back into the picture. It makes sense as like a inciting incident that's like, it's the thing that pushes you to England, and then England causes the rest of the story to happen. I don't really see what. I mean, right now our main problem is Sigurd thinks he's a god, and that's not okay. I don't know that once we're done dealing with Sigurd's problems that King Harold is gonna matter. I still think he's gonna be the person at the top of the order, but I still am not sure that the order is even mandatory because we're not an assassin. We're we're a Viking. We don't care about beating the order. We just care about making allies, and it just happens that a good way to make allies is to destroy the order. Because, contrary to what they believe, they're not good leaders. Even though that's their whole thing is like, oh, we should have the power because everyone else is too stupid to live on their own with freedom and stuff. They need us to tell them what to do. But they're really bad at their job. Oh yeah, I still got these skill points. I don't know what to do with. Oh, I can auto. Do I wanna? Because I'm sure that this is just a random button. But part of me thinks that maybe it'll start being like, hey, here's a skill that'd be useful to you, and it starts putting points towards a skill that would actually be helpful. But I said multiple times now, like everything that's left is like stuff that's only relevant if I have one, like if I have only one weapon equipped, only one thing in one hand, and the other hand is free. And then the like the rest is just skills I will not utilize or don't really want to utilize, like emergency healing or last chance healing. Like I don't like I honestly, if I'm doing that bad in a battle, I'd rather just die and start the encounter over than be given a last chance to heal and then go from there. And kind of the same thing with this is like I don't I don't think I'm gonna use partial healing. So I think I would rather just put these into stats that I think I do need or could make use of, like just raw damage or something. Let's see what's in the bear tree. Some melee power, some stealth power. You know what? Sure. That's just what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna throw the points around into stats that feel like they matter. Okay, so we gotta go to the west side of Gloucestershire. Western Gloucestershire. I hope that if King Harold does end up being the guy at the top of the order, that we don't have to conquer a whole nother region to find him. It's like I've been saying, I've been enjoying this game, but it doesn't need to be 100 hours long. You know, it does make me wonder. Like, Xenoblade is known for being long RPGs. But they don't feel like they have the same moments where the story kind of just stalls and makes you do something else for no reason, other than just like, oh, we need the game to be longer. We don't know where the guy you're looking for went. We gotta go find him. Just go do side quests until it happens. There's a key over there. Hopefully I don't need it. And I think the simple answer is just Xenoblade is genuinely just, it's 100 hours long because it's 100 hours of story. Like, I'm sure if you took out the gameplay sections, it would probably still be a long experience. Located where Afon and Thames meet. I think I used those was he at the docks? Don't tell me he's at the docks. I think I've used those directions before. Afon and Thames. Well, I guess it could have been any other pair of rivers. Uh-oh. Don't mind me, I'm just admiring the ivy.
So as if I see him, I can sound the alarm. They might get me, but at least folks will be warned. Might save themselves.
I'm sure there are stuff out there, videos out there that it's just Xenoblade, but only the cutscenes. Probably would be like 60 hours.
What do you see?
Oh, there. Okay, he's across the river. It's not quite where the rivers meet. Not at all. It's like here. Could have just said across the Afon River. The William Afon River. But honestly, like, as much as I like Xenoblade 1 and 3, and kind of like 2, I don't really like it as much. And I definitely don't like X. I don't know that Xenoblade needs to be that long either, honestly. I think there is...
There you are, Gunnar. And with a smile.
What are the words?
Seen in some time.
I'll think about what I want to say while this plays out.
Thought I smelled you on the wind.
Gunnar, with the speed you left home, I thought you'd been carried off by Valkyries.
I have. This Valkyrie right here. Bridget. My own heart's root. Meet Eivor.
It takes a rare woman to nail down our Gunnar.
With Maisie Greeley.
Oh no, she speaks Old
good to
English.
meet you as well. How did you find a woman in these backwoods?
She came through the settlement selling runes, outshone every stone in her satchel. She offered me a trade, a rune for a brooch I was making. I got a better deal, but she loves the ugly little thing.
Have you a family, Bridget?
Naf mama dad carried Evan Gillid and Anun. Cannon helped ruse me.
Bridget Man Power, the last high priestess and elderman. They since passed on, but the current elderman looks out for her.
I should like to meet this elderman of yours, if our kinfolk are to be joined.
A union forged in love. Come, we go find him. Oh, and don't blame me if he's heard a tale or two about you. What about it, Bridge?
Dim Jolch. You two bags of Irish Sikh Gumpas Gillid. That's Eivor gal Cleese Llawn.
Right? No daylight to waste then, huh?
You know, I almost understood what she
So
said the second
Ealdorman may
time.
have heard a tale or two
It
about
makes
my
me think she's
exploits.
just supposed to have a thick
Not all
accent.
from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skull for years to come.
And the merchants here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger.
They come from all over to celebrate Samhain. Most are too busy with the festivities to pay us mind.
Samhain? Is that what these carved roots are for? This tradition?
Aye. Faces cut into lanterns to ward off evil spirits and guide children home.
Oh,
They
like a
have
jack-o'-lantern?
haunted look about them. Let's bring a few back.
Samhain? How did they say it? I don't think I've ever heard of this holiday. Oh yeah, no, those are jack-o'-lanterns. Look at that. Isn't that neat? Makes me assume that this holiday probably has some connection to the origins of Halloween.
There is the Elderman. Kunan!
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is done.
Yeah. Then let's introduce you to Tevdur. Hands as clammy as a dead haddock, but his heart is in the right place. And he'll be Elderman after Kunan. Tevdur, this is Eivor, my chieftain.
Ah, yes. The way Gunnar speaks, I expected,
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick and the blind. His compliments are as blunt as his hammer.
Ah, more pagans crowding our table. Just lovely. Well, what brings you here?
You know, it's not very Christian of you to not be accepting of a new guest.
I'm here to hasten my friend's marriage and drink my weight in ale. If friendship comes afterwards, then all the better.
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated godright kings for puppet rulers?
So-called puppet kings keep your lands safe and your bellies full. I ask no thanks, only hospitality.
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try the cider. You like cider, eh? Tevdur? Cider?
Ah, you must be Eivor. Tevdur, I see you've welcomed our honored guest. Come just in time for my last Samhain.
At your behest. We welcome all pagans set upon God's own Gloucester.
Tevdur, as your harvest king, I demand that you remove the turnip from your arse and be merry. So you've come to meet the family before you whisk my Bridget away to her life as a smithy's bride.
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan, but your lush landscape will be hard to match.
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar is a good man, and he speaks tirelessly of you.
If you will excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Ah, yes, the shrine. And with so many thieves and fangs on the path, a fellow may fall in God's service.
Kunon, I do not need a heathen escort.
Youth cut down in its prime, without even the memory of warm thighs and cider to sustain him in the afterlife.
Then by my honor, I shall not rest until I return him to you safely. Aye, Tevdur?
I see I am outmatched. Though a Dane joining in praise to Saint Kenhelm, God will weep.
My lady love calls, Eivor. Oh, if you'd like to join us later, we're going hoodening this eve.
Go, may you have a fire-forged friendship. Watch for fairies, fenfolk, and fiends. I have a hand fastening to oversee, an apprenticeship to officiate, and a pig to slaughter.
Have fun with that.
Well, shall we then?
Oh, they're burning an effigy. The wicker fire, of course. The effigy.
Kunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I am Elderman. Fires and magic, spirits in the air. Gloucestershire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. The festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's light does not dim as the nights chill, but the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around.
It lightens the heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the Reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Kenhelm your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Lo, in a mead of kine under a thorn, lieth poor Kenhelm, king-born. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You're a kinder man than the mask you wear. You won't be rid of me. I'll keep my word to Kunan for your safe return.
Our conversation ends, and what do I do first? Start a new one.
I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing. Why get your knees dirty?
To humble ourselves before God. Besides, I've dirtied my knees doing worse.
That sounds like a tale I'd like to lend my ear to.
Please, Eivor, I must pray.
Should I watch or turn my back?
Oh Lord, gift upon this lowly servant your greatest gift. Patience.
I'll not have to interrupt your prayer to protect you, Teftir.
And yet you insist on doing so. What is it you are looking at? A hare?
Teftir, get to safety. Find somewhere to hide.
Where did they come from?
Oh, it was. Oh no, horse is on fire.
That was close. Eivor, thank you for saving my life.
It's good I was here to protect you. Maybe Kunan has the eyes of prophecy.
Splood, cloven-hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
We should return to Gloucester, unless you'd like to thank the little martyr here for tonight's feast.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant guard. Go on without me.
I gave Kunan...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon those devil's tusks. Oh, and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one. Find me at the festivities.
Okay. Gotta manually loot these boars because they technically didn't die to arrows. Where do horses get off to? Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I'm honestly not sure that Xenoblade's story, or stories I should say, because I'm not talking about just one of the games. I'm not sure that they do need to be as long as they are. And I don't mean like they're dragged out, but I think they could be paced a little better and wait, where am I going? That way? And it's not that I think they're paced bad, I just think they are paced a little slow. In like can't even figure out how to explain it. Like, Xenoblade is very much a JRPG series. It's very noticeable, and I know this is just personal taste. It's gotta be, but there is just something so slow about the way JRPGs like to play out, and sometimes it's kind of excruciating.
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am.
So, what adventures did you find in my absence?
Escorted Teftir to the shrine of some Christian saint. Our path was not peaceful, accosted by a singular of boar.
Odd, but Pathna usually sav. To the Grievo.
But you saved his hide. I bet it was quite the sight, two of you as a pair.
I kept my word to Kunan, and that spatchcock Teftir lives.
Restraint, Eivor? I was half expecting you to wallop the lad around the head and ass.
I've bridged hands with most of England, Gunnar. And I've held my temper around worse than Teftir. I need a drink.
Try the cider. It's from last year's apple harvest. Skull.
Skull. So, you invited me to a hoodening. What mischief is this?
Niguiskalan Vela Sprudjan and Creatures of the Vale. The bag for treats.
Cloachester gives her glut to otherworldly visitors, and if you dress as one, you'll get that bounty yourself.
Freely given. I've only seen such a thing done at feasts.
Then we turn you into a beastie and have you roam the hills, braying for sweets and drink.
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very spirit of the Mary Luft. Now, let's hooden. Become the Mary
Trick-or-treating, yeah!
the spirit who sings for cake and ale. And you cannot have your cloak back until we leave.
I'll keep this, Gunner. If no one else is dressed this way, I'll fill your shop with sheep. Trick or treat!
What business have you? Oh, the Mary Lwyd. Right. We're doing cakes instead of beer this year. Samhain night and the moon is high. Mary Lwyd haunts my door.
Give me sweets and candied treats, the kind I most adore.
Ha ha! Here then. Sweets for the Mary Lwyd. You've earned it.
Did we just flight? Moldy cheese! I thought you said cake!
Spirit.
Can trickster spirits see? The eye holes in this mask are terrible.
All it takes is a mask and some sweet cakes to turn you into a gentle scald.
I am not going to sing, Gunner.
Because the other hands is over here. Not really sure where they expect me to go, but probably the doors that look interactable.
Are you ready to rhyme with me?
Down the road from my abode, there is an open vale.
I've been here knocking and a-walking. Now give me cake and ale.
Brilliant, that is!
More cheese!
Lads getting into their cups, scaring the wee ones.
That's not how trick-or-treating's supposed to go. You're not supposed to get cheese.
Oh, thank the gods. We've been waiting for children all night to empty our stalls so we can go to the party. Have some extra.
Look at these cakes. Sweet as honey, Gunnar. You should see this. Gunnar?
It's not cake, it's cheese!
My cakes. Sunan,
There you
guide
go.
me.
Yeah, I feel like maybe it's more of like a Japanese thing, but like JRPGs especially, I feel like they or slow, and I don't think there's anything wrong with being slow where you need to be, with like, you know, important dramatic scenes and stuff.
What see you?
Like by all means, let the slow burn slow.
Gunnar!
But like
Oh, damn deserter.
sometimes I feel like Japanese storytelling has a problem with being succinct.
You are Ador Fairless, a stupid boy, to speak to someone of the Raven clan this way.
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged rats taking what isn't yours.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let him go. We can hood more. You seem to want your nose broken, so let me oblige.
Christ, him tall.
Eat this.
2 against 1.
It's you lot we should be burning alive.
Hey, knock that off. Quit it.
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Gloucester?
They know how to have fun.
He's got a lot of health.
Time to die.
Four spears, my leg.
Gunnar!
We're fine a second ago, and then I finished the guy off.
Crawls to the other side of the river. There's children about.
I don't answer to you, witch.
Thomas Fletcher, I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's birth blood from your face. Mind your tongue. Let's see that leg then.
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters' worth of wounds.
Till Lucas. Modron's a gumpas to patch this land.
Your aid is welcome.
Men drown themselves in ale on Samhain. But I fear for the fragile peace when Tefter becomes elderman.
15 and 4. Regardless of yourself poor.
That man called you a witch.
I lead those who follow the old ways in Gloucestershire, but I offer my healing services on both sides of the river. Gwenny, my love, go back to the house and bring me the garlic salt.
And the worms? Are we cleaning or cutting, Mother?
Yes, grab the worms just to be safe. Now go, child. I promise not to cut it off before your return.
Give me strength.
My man Modron is known and a humor towish Gultran.
I'm glad you all finding my mortal injury so funny. Go, Eivor. Make merry and try to loosen Tevter's shoulders.
Modron, you do not have to save his leg. I'll understand.
That limb will be fine, but no medicine in England will stop the dribble from his mouth. I do not work miracles.
I'm just gonna swim. It's easier. I think a definite problem with JRPGs sometimes, and I think even fans of JRPGs will agree with me, is when you get those moments, like that one chapter in Xenoblade 2, where basically all you're doing is going back and forth between cutscenes. Like that's, like come on, I think you can design your game better than that. If all the player input is just walking, it's not good game design in a game that's supposed to be a balance between cutscenes and fighting. Or at least that's how most RPGs are. I'm sure you could do something different with an RPG, you know. Got all those ones with like farming in them
Bitter ale
now.
and sweet friends. That is a fine way to end the day.
And of course, when you get the this is one RPG fans probably won't agree with, but you know, when you get those moments where it's just like you're sitting there for like an hour straight watching cutscenes or reading dialogue or whatever.
Tefter,
You're well met. Gwilym here has challenged my honor in
Gwilym.
a contest of drinks.
Join us. The lad will be easy pickings.
give me a cup.
Some ale, then.
One for me as well.
For a shaveling of the Christ Lord, you have a lot of scars, Gwillem.
Not every tonsured man is a wet-eared Abbey, babe. I came to God after I had scarred my soul with sin.
To holy hearts and humid eyes. It is the best drunkenness returns a man to royal reason. Skull.
He called his soul scarred, and that makes me think of something. I'm gonna have to focus on the drinking. Hang on. Oh, there's a lot of cups.
On. The honor of Gloucester is at stake. I will not leave these lands to one who laps at ale like a cat.
Like a cat? Oh, I forgot about the wobbling.
Foul. Come, lad. The leader in Gloucester should hold more mead than that.
I have seen babes in arms drink a hogshead of ale faster. Drink, man, drink!
Come on, lad. Show the Dane your mettle.
You're a whole cup behind.
Good effort, Tefder. This merriment feeds my soul. Here, another drink on me for allies new and old.
Of all the elder men I've met, you are the most unburdened. What is your secret?
None. It is well known. The burdens I carry will soon leave this world with me. So drink to my life and death.
Death.
I am to be sacrificed in the Wicker Man as king of the harvest. Like Elderman Simkin before me and all before him.
Horrible barbaric practice. A burnt offering after poor crops. They hope well-fed gods will smile upon them.
I don't know which option to pick. I mean, it's not a practice I agree with, but, you know, me in the modern day, knowing how crops work, knowing that this guy being sacrificed will not help the crops. I mean, maybe the ashes, but not... I don't think they have to be human ashes, probably. Cheers.
A toast, then. To Elderman Coonan. Joyous and generous. Let each man show him loyalty until he suffers death.
My friends, you are kind to me. I'd like to toast my successor, Tefder. May he wear the horns head high.
Weak. What is this? Water. I feel like Thor chugging oceans. No effect to my head or step.
You heard the woman. Give her something stronger.
This'll work faster than any tonic.
Good. Give me visions of all creatures that roam these hills, and the sore head tomorrow to pay for it.
Wow, that tastes awful. It feels good, though. Eivor, speak true. My feelings be damned. I have been an arse. Do not deny it. And I, for that, I am sorry.
A colossal horse is ours. Yes.
Soft words from the heartless heathen.
Only fiercer than fire among ill friends. I can be very as nice as a spring gale.
And how nice is that?
I'll be your friend.
Tefter, with Gunnar and Bridget's marriage, our clans will unite. But we could join by oath as well.
Oh, yes. My first ally as Elderman. I accept. We shall make an oath. How do we start?
Yeah, the greatest oath and the greatest union. To the oath!
The treaty! The greatest! Shh. People are sleeping. More ale to seal our friendship? This way. Look out for the black sow.
Sow, like pig.
Flaming pig. Chases you home at night. Silly words to scare silly children.
You see magic as the stuff of children's dreams.
Perhaps I judge too much. Truths I half believe. Foolishness sometimes takes my tongue. I have to piss.
A great blackness chases stars across the sky in great whirls of color and light. Whoosh.
Here we are. Right inside here.
Tefter! 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 Where are you?
How'd I do that to the mask? Am I supposed to still have this?
Hell's breath. What happened last night?
I slept in the mask. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm supposed to have that on still.
The effects of that draft still cling. Tefter! Are you here?
Can I change out of this? I'm still wearing my... Wait, is that the right armor? I mean, I guess it is, because it's the one that's upgraded. I thought it was wearing the Bentor stuff, but I guess that was just for cosmetics. Jeez, how many times am I gonna level up?
There she is! What is the meaning of this? Blood soaking our soil, and your weapon coated in the same.
Kunan, please. More has happened here than you can see. Give me a right to parley my innocence.
I should have heeded Tevder's misgivings about heathen party guests, and now he has paid with his life. With Tevder gone, Gloucester will be without an ealdorman. Eye for an eye. Your Raven clan will lose their chieftain. Get the murderer!
Oh, that wasn't the counter button. Why did I think that was? Man, that's really powerful. That or those guys were just really weak.
Blood from a new king. It would be best to lie low.
Okay, seriously, can I change out of this outfit now? Did it change the cosmetics on my armor? And my blacksmith is here. I can't go back to town and change my equipment because the blacksmith is the guy who does it, and he's here.
Blood. Could be Tevder's, if he was the heavy thing being dragged.
And I'll drag this heavy thing.
Mighty footprints. Someone was hiding back here.
I guess that's outside. Does that not count as a hint? I think I just loaded a bot. Yep, I loaded a body with a trap.
Bodyguard, killed by knife.
I don't think that journal entry counts. Wait, is that inside? I guess it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore you. I'm just gonna stand there. Would say menacingly, you know, to make the reference, but it's not very menacing. Come on, search the... Get off the table.
Gwillem's pouch. I wonder if it still has his little something stronger. But why is it here? Better hold on to it.
I saw one more thing. Apples?
This pot has been broken, and it's covered in blood. A weapon, maybe. So, what does this lead to? The murderers hid here, lying in wait while we approached outside. They jumped from the shadows to kill the bodyguards, and to disable Tiffany. Then they dragged him away. That counts for everything. Except Gwillem's pouch of herbs. I'm still unbalanced by Gwillem's special something. Maybe Mother Mordrin will know the contents.
Healer near the river. It's not very specific. All I have to do is go west. See if I can't get this banner guy. Gonna need to kill him anyway, I'm sure. Gonna be after me. I can't remember what I was saying before cutscenes continued to interrupt. that my horse? Is that her? I think that's her.
Richard, something terrible has happened. Conan's men are after me. I've got to find Modron.
My mother need a gitra got a clinic at a bank. Drachamakoid and crooked.
Thank you for your help. I will follow the smell of strong poultices. Show me what lies ahead.
It's not the side of the river I expected her to be on. I hear some noises happening outside my window that sounds like rain, but I don't think it's raining right now. Might be squirrels. I don't know what squirrels would be doing near my window, though. There's no tree there. Good thing I got an infinite amount of those axes to throw.
Go, my eyes.
Did you appear on top of this haunted house?
Hello again.
Mother, it's the friend of the mangled leg man.
Eivor, you remember?
Indeed. It's a surprise to see you. Is everything quite all right?
Is it important that I was accused of murder? I think I'd rather just cut to the chase. Be like, hey, I need help.
Recognize the contents of this pouch.
A very unusual blend. There is a druid who uses this mix to aid sleep.
A monk called Gwillem poured some of it into my drink last night. The effects were intense.
Search the houses! Can't have gotten far!
Damn Christ, sons, what is it they want now? They make this place unlivable for pagans.
Mother, if the stranger wants more of the herbs, they can talk to the druid Halewyn.
Yes. Halewyn's cabin is on a lake, near where the Cherwell and Great Ouse rivers meet. But he is a strange fish. Rarely does he speak to mortals, preferring the company of spirits. Now, have business at Rollindrich. Find me there later.
Eastern part on a lake near the crossing. How could it be on the eastern part of town and in a lake? Oh, this blockade I undid at some point. Unless they mean Gloucestershire in general, not the town. Or is it Gloucester and Gloucestershire? Is that the difference? So there should be like over here. Druid's Cottage, probably. Near the crossing. Cherwell and Great Ouse rivers. Yeah, that should be it. I remember what I wanted to say. Because the monk had said something about how his soul was scarred. And it reminded me of the question of like, forget how it's exactly posed. But, you know, people theorizing like, okay, well, if you lose a limb, I think it's something the Bible says about like if you lose a limb, you'll have that limb again in heaven. But then people question like, well, what if you were born without a limb? Do you get a limb in heaven? And I just got to thinking, like, I think my personal belief on that matter is that you would be whatever you're most comfortable as. So if you've lived your life without arms, maybe you wouldn't have arms in heaven, but maybe you would just be comfortable that way. You know, like, if you're used to not having arms, would you care if you don't have arms? I mean, I know it's helpful having arms. I like having arms. But again, if you were born without arms, that'd be the existence you know. So would it be less comfortable to suddenly have arms if you went to heaven? So I think it would just be down to the individual, you know? Maybe there are people who are born without arms that would want arms in heaven, and then they'd get arms. Whereas someone who's maybe more content with the existing as they are, that they wouldn't have arms because they wouldn't need them, you know? I add that "you know" on there. It's like a, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if they don't want arms, they don't need arms.
That must be the home of the druid. The Fellow's land is peopled by men of straw.
Mortals be gone. I am summoning a spirit of the wood. I will speak to no one else.
Just as Mordrin said. Maybe I should disguise myself.
And that's why I still have this on. I guess I only have the mask when the hood is up, so maybe I wasn't supposed to have my hood up in those cutscenes. Excuse me. I'm burping.
Oh, Spirit, you have finally come. Days ago, a passing cloud foretold your arrival with droplets of sun-scented rain. But what form of being are you beneath this guise of horse and bone? From the realm of the Fae? I know you cannot say. I press no more. Whatever you be, now you are here, the ritual may begin. Oh, but the men of straw must announce you with sparks. Ignite the sky to begin anew, here at the death of the season. Until then, I await you, giving thanks in the glen.
So burn him.
Halewin said that the Wickermen must announce me with fire. Perhaps I should set them ablaze.
Yes, another joint.
Oh, there's an animation for it. Okay. Ah, I'm on fire. Stepping on a stool. Oops, that's not a step stool. That's a sit stool.
Another.
Although I'm sure that's one of those things where people are like, any stool's a step stool with the right energy, or whatever. And it's like, yeah, sure, but that's not what that means. It's like, yeah, technically a pizza could be described as an open-faced sandwich, but that's not what that's supposed to mean. Doesn't mean it is an open-faced sandwich, it just means you could describe it that way.
Let there be cacophony. One more.
I feel like that hanging one was supposed to be the one that trips me up. Makes me go, oh, where's the last one? But ah, there we go.
They roar! Do you hear them? A chorus of fire!
That should be the last one. Back to the druid.
Speak to me, O wind.
I have come to ask you a single question.
Something about your demeanor and your physical manifestation now gives me pause. Are you truly a spirit of light?
I'm a spirit as any other.
Then prove it. You must know the depths of the world's mysteries before I will help you. Tell me the proper use of charms.
Very well. Ask your riddles.
Man and woman are made of earth, of water, and wind. Which charm clods the earth, dries the water, and stills the wind?
Okay, I guess I don't have the information.
Measure of time.
Are you a spirit of darkness? If it be not so, come back and try anew.
What are these things he's asking me? There must be trinkets around his house that will help.
Yeah, good. I was worried I would have to go ask someone in town.
A hangman's noose. A knife. And the vile smells of poison. 3 ways to kill someone.
Only die in a threefold death. Hangman's noose stifles the breath. Knife turns quick to mud. Drink from the well, you'll cough up blood. Oh, he's got a basement? Reminds me of the kind of house I would build for the shaman in Terraria.
2 ladles carved from a single branch. The Gru's match.
Rise of the moon, descent of the sun. 1 is 2 and 2 is 1. Day breaks, they bend the cloth. Evening falls, they share the broth. Why does that sound funny? Share the broth. I don't know that that's for this. What's on the other side of the door? Must be the symbol. There's one way over there. Are they all outside?
This dagger is placed upside down.
Upturned blade, release the past. Roundabout be the circle cast. Within the circle at morning dew. Death to old begin anew.
This symbol is one I've seen carved into shields and headstones.
With a note, apparently. Gather the strands magic bestow to ward off the spirits of evil and woe. Tied so tight the circle is sealed. Enclose us within the strength of the shield. Oh, don't know that I need to go that low down to find the rest of the stuff. It's about to jump off the cliff. What is that? Are you the dry mud water one that I need to find?
Statue of a woman, Sabrina, watches me from the water below.
You mean from the water below? You're below her. She's looking down on you. Long river flows like her flowing red locks. She plays in the shadows and among the deep rocks. And if e'er a maiden is in peril or lost, Sabrina will give her comfort and love. That didn't rhyme. I don't know that I found the clue I need.
The mouths are open, like they've been screaming secrets.
Tell me, my friend of the unbreakable bond. Tell me, your friend of the journey beyond. Speak to me, for speak you must. Speak to me through your tongue be dust. Though your tongue be dust.
He may not speak to Eivor, but perhaps he'll speak to...
Yeah, I gotta have the hood on.
Speak to me, O wind. Have you found yourself? If you are a spirit of light, answer me this. Man and woman are made of earth, of
Yeah.
water.
The threefold death.
Threefold death stops life's wind, returns a body to earth, and renders water into poison.
Threefold death is the charm. Which is the charm that weds souls?
The double spoon.
The charm of the double spoon.
Yes, such that a wedded pair can sup broth together.
And
Which
share the
charm is it
broth.
that gives speech to the dead?
The Skull's soul's charm summons voices from death's realm.
In such fashion I speak to druids long dead. But of course you, a spirit, would know that. You are a spirit of light. Mabon be praised. Would you like some bread and cream?
No, just the answer to a question. This herb pouch made its way to Gloucester in the hands of a strange man. Do you know it?
Aye. A mix to help him sleep. I filled this very pouch. And over a dandelion wine, he spoke fondly of his home, Cuthladrin.
Cuthladrin. Very well. I thank you, Halliwyn. For this spirit has others to visit this harvest moon.
Go with the wind and leaves, good friend of the hills.
I like that I didn't break the illusion for him, so he still thinks I'm a spirit. He could walk away from that encounter thinking he did meet a spirit.
Meanwhile, Mordran awaits me at the stones nearby.
Oh, where? Oh, that way? Okay. Hi, Ruby. How you doing? I'm doing fine. A little tired, but that's fine. The Stolen King. I remember hearing this game did not do. I think it was the druids. They didn't depict them all that historically accurately. I wonder if this was one of those moments. Or at least, you know, this guy back over here. For a moment I thought that was Stonehenge. No, that was Hamptonshire. Where was that at? I never did go visit it, even though I saw it on the map last time.
I can see Mordran ahead. Mordran, well met.
Guards, someone save me. A murderous Dane is here to sever my head from my neck. You could have told me of your plight earlier. We are both friends of Bridget, and I know you would do nothing to jeopardize your friend.
That night was full of drink and merriment. I do not remember much, but I had no quarrel with Teftir.
A sorry tale. Did you learn anything from Halliwyn?
He gave some herbs to a man from Cuthladrin. Name of Gwylim. He was drinking with Teftir and myself.
Cuthladrin is the Welsh name for the thieves' warren. It's atop a hill west of here. I can lead you.
I owe you a great deal for all your aid. You did not have to trust me.
Teftir's fate is to my interest as well. This is a troubling development that I hope to get to the bottom of.
Let us make haste then. I must find Gwylim and regain my honor.
Oh, it's one of these.
This forest in all Gloucestershire feels untamed. I feel as if I've ridden my horse through a door to another world.
Aye, there is old magic here. Old magic that would be snuffed out by Teftir and his church.
Teftir did speak of reformation. Do you think that's why he was targeted?
There are many who would claw their way to the top. Teftir's disappearance could be the work of any.
But you are a witch, open to wisdom from the gods. Have you seen anything?
I see much smoke. Are there any rival Danes passing through who could have done
Okay,
it?
we'll just
If
plow
it were
through the
rival
guards.
Danes, we would have heard their horns by now. We are not a humble sword.
Blunt tongues and sharp axes.
Oop. Didn't mean to jump that fence. I was trying to open my weather app because it really sounds like it's raining right now. I don't know why I care so much if it's raining or not. I'm inside, it shouldn't affect me. That horse just whipped that guy.
Warren.
With his
This is where I
face.
lead you. We'll find somewhere safe.
There's a shrine nearby. If you've need of me, then meet me there. Gods old and new go with you.
Up this way? Okay. Can I let it follow path? Okay. It kind of on a related note to what I was saying before about how, like, oh well, I think, you know, if someone was born without limbs, you know, and yet they die and go to heaven, they'll probably have limbs if they want limbs. You know, sometimes I hear people say, like, oh, heaven sounds boring because it just sounds like, you know, you just sit in a bunch of clouds doing nothing all day. Why are you going slow, horse? Yeah, like, that's fine if you think that sounds boring.
God's here, vigilant.
Like, an eternity of sitting on a cloud. I can agree, that doesn't sound like the coolest thing ever. I'm gonna go ahead and not go in the front door and go in the side way that, you know, is clearly the sneaky way. But I think I did mention, like, a couple streams ago, like, I imagine heaven is usually, you know, personalized. Like, hey, if hell gets, you know, personalized hells, why wouldn't heaven be the same way, you know? That guy's about to... Actually, I think that was a woman, but they're about to go see for themselves. And I have heard some stories, or read some stories on Reddit from people who had, like, I guess you describe it as a near-death experience. You know, they were very, very close to, or no, I think it was from people who were legally dead for like a certain amount of time. And it seemed like the people who were like actually conscious of what they were experiencing, and it wasn't just like they were, you know, like a gap in time, like going to sleep, that they did feel comfort in what they felt. So that makes me think, like, you know, even if heaven is you know, actually like it's depicted, where you're just sitting on a cloud for eternity, I imagine it would just feel, you would just be filled with comfort no matter what. Like, even if you don't think sitting on a cloud sounds entertaining, I think you know, just a trait of heaven would just be, if you're there, you feel amazing. Yeah, I think those kinds of stories are, you know, the stories of people who, like, they were like legally dead for a certain amount of time. Those are really interesting, because, like, sometimes you hear about people who have experienced that, but they had the opposite. They didn't feel comfortable. They actually felt like, I want to say they, like, saw demons. Like, I don't want to say, like, oh, they were scared, because, like, yeah, it's natural to be scared to death. I don't mean it like that. I mean, they were scared of what they saw. But those are only ever, like, the, you know, bad people. Bad people who feel that. And, you know, I guess it is certainly possible that the things people experience when they're near death, or, you know, legally dead for a period of time, like, I think scientists say that when you're near death or about, you know, actually about to die, I don't know why I distinguish that. It's the same thing. That when you're near death, your brain releases, like, the same chemicals that make you dream. So it's possible that anything anyone experiences that they think is heaven, that, you know, they almost die and they see heaven, it could just be a dream. I certainly understand that theory. And I would really like my arrow to be able to reach that rope. Don't I have a skill for that? Is it? Oh, someone can see me. Hang on. You didn't detect me. Don't give me that. Come on, game. I think the story I'm thinking of, where it was like someone who was near death and they thought they saw demons, was like a secondhand experience. Or, you know, written secondhand. It was like someone who was in a nursing home and they were, you know, dealing with a not very pleasant person. And they were terrified of whatever they saw when they were near death. But, you know, same idea. Is like, you know, that person was verifiably not a good person, and what they saw was verifiably not good. Are you over in the grass? Man, why can't I be the one in the grass and you be the one hiding behind some cover that I could blow away? I don't think I can reach his head. You know, I do kind of think, like, maybe demons do get a bad rap. Because, like, sure, I definitely believe that there are demons that just enjoy doing bad things and causing mortals to do bad things. But I also believe in the idea of there being demons specifically for punishing people. You know, that like the idea of devil versus the idea of Satan. Whereas, like, I may be getting this wrong, but it's like the devil is just wholly terrible. And wholly, W-H-O-L-Y, not H-O-L-Y, not like an angel, holy. It's holistically terrible. Whereas Satan is like a fallen angel of like what? How's it go? He's like the angel of judgment or something, archangel of judgment. And, you know, the same could be true for angels as well. Maybe there are bad angels. It would be kind of boring if, you know, there are such thing as angels and demons, but they're black and white in what they get to be. They're only ever, you know, good or bad. It'd be more interesting that if they are just like people, except, you know, you add that extra element of supernaturalness. But, you know, they still have a personality. They still get to decide their own actions. And maybe there is a demon out there that's like, you know what? I'm just gonna make bad people have nightmares. I'm just gonna make sure that, you know, whenever they sleep, that they have a bad time. But I suppose that's the optimist in me, who always likes the idea of people getting what they deserve, which I know is not always true. Sometimes bad things happen to good people, and sometimes good things happen to bad people. In fact, sometimes good things happen to bad people because they're bad, and their actions get rewarded by their bad. You know, like stealing stuff. It's a bad thing, but technically you're getting a reward for it, because you got the thing you stole. Oop. Thought it was gonna drop assassinate, but okay. Come on, I was able to assassinate for like half a second. Well, at least I found him. Excuse me.
You stay awake.
You die now! And then he runs away. And then he ran into the fire. Oh, maybe... he did say time to die. He didn't say time for you to die. Maybe he meant it's time for him to die. Am I really evading them by hiding behind this tree?
Don't nod off now.
I am, aren't I? I love that first punch before they go down. You know, in older games, you would just kill them. They would just go down. Not in this game. No, you gotta punch them first. And then they're on the floor. And then you stab them. And then they're dead. You can't dodge an arrow that you don't realize is coming at you. Man, you can't... It's not even humanly possible for people to dodge arrows when they're ready for the arrow to fly at them. The Mythbusters proved it. Actually, I forget exactly how that experiment went. I think what they were testing was catching an arrow. So not avoiding it, like the dodging it part. I think the guy was able, you know, the guy they had, who had like really good reflexes, he was able to dodge.
Oh shit is right.
But not grab.
You're alive.
Have mercy. We're under orders. Alderman Coonan, he gave us coin to dispose of Tefter.
Then he should demand it back. Should sell swords you are. Cannot kill a single man. You made a poor choice in scapegoat, Gwilym.
And we thought that if we kept the lad alive, we could squeeze Coonan for more coin to keep it secret.
Why would Coonan pay to have Teftir killed? He is to be his successor.
We ain't ones for details. The less we know, the better, yeah?
You chose to extort the man, but you have no basis for the crime. You're imbeciles.
Look, we wasn't gonna kill the lad. We've come to like having him around. Tell her we've taken care of you.
Coonan did this? Why? I've done nothing.
Oh, gods, is he dead? Wake up! Wake up! Tell the Dane I've hand-fed you like a baby sparrow.
Move forward.
Look, Eivor, we're mates, right? Had drinks together. Remember the chickens?
Speak again and I'll take your tongue.
Tafter will need to see a healer. This lord have been smearing dung on his face. But I've been held for ransom by worse men.
Thank you for your aid then. And try not to get held for ransom a third time after you flee.
Thank you, stranger.
Thank you. It is much appreciated.
When I awoke in this demon lair, I feared the worst.
Save your strength, Tefter. It's a long ride.
Coonan, he ordered my death. I don't understand. He's been like a father to me.
I will ask him myself.
I was mulish when he spoke of the pagans being just as we. Living in kindness, under the laws of many gods. One face, many faces. It matters not. We are all blessed to be alive in his glory.
This scrape has changed you, Tefter.
Changed me. Changed the dressings.
What? Change the dressings? So I do remember the Mythbusters tested whether you could dodge a blaster bolt, you know, a laser from a Star Wars gun. They approximated they calculated the speed that the lasers move at, and they made a like a forget if it was like a bow or a crossbow, but they made something, you know, it shoots little foam darts so that if they got hit, they wouldn't get too hurt. I think they did still end up hurting, but more like a paintball, not like an actual arrow, because they're smart. And they weren't able to dodge the blaster bolts, but I don't know how fast those are moving. But I imagine slower than an arrow from a fully drawn bow. So point remains, that guy really should not have been able to dodge that arrow.
He's hot to the touch, and his mind fades in and out, but he lives.
Perhaps a sickness of the blood. Shame, shame. He was captured by the men there?
They claim to have been hired by Kunan.
Kunan did this?
I know not why, only that he gave them coin to dispose of Teftir. You can see how well they saw to that.
They were alike once, the boy and Kunan. God-fearing Christians arguing the nature of life with me. But he softened. Men do great evil to cling on to power and save their skin. Perhaps he means to put Teftir to flame in his place.
Does not the right demand the leader?
If he made the lad's body Elderman, then it would still be right to sacrifice.
Then he's not safe until I've dealt with Kunan. Can you tend to his wounds?
I am a very good healer. But if the gods want him to join them, I cannot stop their will. Eivor, what will you do with Kunan?
I will reveal his sins. Let his people decide if he deserves an honorable death.
The man tarnished your name and you would let him live?
Shame for shame. Not even his guard will welcome him when I'm done.
You are resolute then. Then may you ride as Rhiannon.
Thank you, Modron. And please, take care of Teftir. I must get to Kunan before the festival's end.
Hang on 1 sec. Okay. Is he okay? Oh yeah, he's moving. He's fine. Okay, time to... Actually, I'm supposed to go on break right now. I should have been on break when I was like 1 second. Yeah, apparently Twice, or was voting on the name for his Yoshi in the Thousand Year Door remake. I missed the boat on the vote, but oh well. Okay, we're back. I spent all my skill points. I got an achievement for hitting power level 280 called "We're in the end game now." So I guess we're in the end game now. Actually, can I fast travel to... Yes, I can fast travel somewhere closer to where I currently am. Closer to where I need to go. Man, I've still got that copy of Donkey Kong 64 I bought last week sitting out on a stack of games. I can see it. My eye is drawn to it. It's like, I want to play it, but I can't. I don't have the expansion pack yet. Gotta go put my money in the bank so I can buy an expansion pack off of eBay.
I must find Kunan before I'm spotted. The Longhouse is a good place to start. Festivities haven't started yet. There is still time to search for Kunan.
What if I could maybe stick to the rooftops? Nope. Never mind. Immediately foiled. But I should at least be able to avoid guards on the way there, because I can see them before they see me. Pardon me, wall? Almost there. Excuse me, dancing people.
Where are you, Kunan? He isn't here. Someone else may have seen him. Bridget is here. I shall polish my ears in hopes that a word of clarity will slip through them.
Eivor, finally Tiri de Chwaled.
Bridget, it is good to see you.
Eivor, what has become of Tevder? Did you faint your scarf?
Thank you.
I actually did kind of understand what she said. She said, "What's become of Tevdir?"
I have found Tevdir alive and safe. I need to speak to Kunan.
Bridget! I found an abandoned bird nest in the rafters. I'm going to take it home to Mother.
If you cattle it, then the Babans will do it no a lay a gut.
It's you again. The Samhain Butcher.
The Samhain Butcher. Never mind. Gwyneth, I'm looking for Kunan. Have you seen him?
He's busy with the festival and shooed me away to Bridget. Would you like to see some magic I've been practicing?
Can you show me to Kunan if I say yes?
Just one trick, and then I can show you around. Okay. So reach into this pouch.
I wanted to know the trick.
And the number of stones you're holding is 3.
Wonderful magic, Gwen. But now I really need to find Kunan.
Dahlia the answer!
Come on, let's go find him. There are the church ladies. They don't like the festival, but Mama says they come anyway to cluck cluck like hens. Do you want to see another trick? I can pull an acorn from your ear.
I need to find Kunan. It is important.
You're lost, Butcher.
It's Eivor.
I thought she was going to show me around, but alright, I'll just run towards the quest objective marker.
Why is that woman wearing a striped mask?
That's a badger. All the festival ladies in charge wear one.
Oh, I see. It is a badger. So there's somewhere. Oh, over there. Or not him?
Have you seen Kunan?
Hey, it's the Mary Ruin. Rhyme with me, Mary Ruin.
On Samhain night, all out to flight, some to... I've messed up the rhyme.
The man tries to rhyme with all his might.
Didn't take much to outwit me. You're really good. Good enough for a reward.
Many thanks. Enjoy the festival.
Is it more cake in heavy quotes because they gave me cheese? Oh, I thought the quest marker was... Or that the blue flash I thought was over the dancers. No, it's this person.
Chester's Elderman.
Well, the one who still draws breath is in the church.
How do I get in?
You're not supposed to get in. No reason to enter that dump anyway. Fuck, you'd have to get me very drunk to show you inside.
That can be arranged.
Terrible business. Poor lad.
I came as soon as I heard. Tefter is missing.
Murdered. By those visiting Danes, no less. It's true what they say. Soulless killers, the lot of them.
You harbor a personal grudge against the church.
I hate this town more than I hate the building, or, Lord forbid, God himself. Damn kids here keep ruining my offerings in his glory.
Offerings?
Windows! Do you know the work, the artistry that goes into making a sheet of glass into a martyr?
The pretty glass pictures? They do break easily.
Yes, they do. Moons of painstaking work, shattered by one foul stone sent by pagan ruffians.
I'm very sorry for the loss of your work. I must get going.
Wait! One last drink before you go. A toast to Elderman Coonan. Or a toast to Samhain. One to the Mary Lwyd. Do you want to, glass?
If I break the glass window, I can get into the church.
So that's it. I just need... Now that I know he's in the church now, I just need to find a way into the church. Where is the church? That building? The building I keep fast traveling to and jumping off of? Seems about right. Uh-oh. Nothing, I'm just a spirit. You don't see anything. I'm a ghost. I'm gone. Poof. Dude.
Right, better keep my eyes peeled for that crate delivery. Oh no, I shouldn't have had that tea.
There's something about a crate delivery. This feels like an opportunity for me to take the crate delivery and deliver it myself. Or I could just break a window.
Weebear can whinge all she likes about me, but at the end of the day, it's me who Coonan actually likes.
Rather not break the window, because that guy was just talking about, you know, reminding me how much artistry goes into the windows. Stained glass windows. But I also don't see one I could fit through even if I did break it. Oh, at the back of the cathedral, okay. That it? Well, here it is. There's also down there. What is that? Often these churches have, like, catacombs with another way in. Like, one way in that's outside, and then one way in that's in the church. Wait, if this... This could be it. Let's see if I can find a way into here. Don't make me break a window. I was just talking with a guy about breaking windows. About how much work that goes into them. Ah, man. Gonna make a joke about, like, oh, I won't break a window, but I will break a hole in the wall. I think I broke a window anyway. I think the explosion... Maybe there's just the pots that was in front of it. And it doesn't even lead down. It's just for a chest. Tungsten. Oh, my titanium. I wonder if I can upgrade anything now. Because I know that's what I was missing. To be able to... Yeah. Got plenty of this. I just need more titanium. Alright, I'll break the window. It's not a real window anyway. This is a video game. The window will probably respawn. And it's not like I haven't broken windows before. Like to stay up high, but I don't think there's anything I can jump off of to get there. I think I'm actually... I see there's a treasure chest on there, so I'm probably supposed to come from the other way to get a reward. Alright, well, it's safe to jump down anyway, so...
Snake tongue. Eivor! Have you been enjoying the festivities?
We are done with this shadow play. Teftir is safe, and I know of your plan to sacrifice him in your stead.
You think I mean to escape the flames? I go to the Wicker Man gladly, but I will not leave Gloucester in the hands of the Christian zealot.
Then what? Leave your people without a leader, and an angry church ready with holy fire?
They won't be without a leader. Modron will sit upon the Horn's throne.
Are you telling me that Modron lied?
Ha! We've turned you in circles like a dog, haven't we? Modron was the architect of Tevder's murder, Eivor.
All to take control of Gloucestershire for herself. It would be a hard grasp to hold, surrounded by Christians on all sides.
There was no other way. She had a vision. Tevder framed by flames and burning. Everything we created together.
Everything. You and Modron. Then Gwynedd.
A man must get his house in order before his death. Feather his nest for his children.
Your grand scheme has collapsed into sand at every step, Coonan.
I know. I never should have trusted Gwilliam and his merry band of fuckwits to kill one man.
You and the witch. This was your plan. To make me dance your merry tune. So you could build a legacy for your daughter.
I always desired Modron. So when she asked me to take the part in a fertility ritual, of course I agreed. Our union conceived not only Gwynedd, but a united Gloucestershire. One that Tevder would stamp out.
This is where you failed, Coonan. Teftir is a changed man. He straddles the same line as you.
Tevder? The boy has the head of a mule. You taught him reason?
Not just I. The kindness of bandits and strange Britons. He embraces Christ and Chernanos alike.
Shit. Prophecy is a strange web, is it not? Tevder's reformation just needed a kidnapping and a dedicated Dane. Eivor, Modron will have taken Tevder to her forest temple. If you make haste, you might be able to stay her blade. I have much to attend to here. Otherwise, I'd lead you myself. Go now. Unless you plan on killing me first.
Eh.
You are already a dead man. I will not make your people suffer for your actions.
Thank you, Eivor. Your mercy will be rewarded, I'm sure.
I think that sound was all the doors opening. Some of the doors opening. Okay, first let me check. Okay. Not quests. Okay, I cannot fast travel there, so I'll hoof it. Except usually people mean walking when they say hoof it. But I'm being literal. I'd like you to go faster, horse. No, I'm not letting you auto-run that way. It's this way or nothing. This is a dead-end path. That's why the horse didn't want to go. Too bad. It's going across the water. Excuse me. Where'd I get that silver from? No. Okay, fine. Thought maybe getting across the water would make it less confused, but no. Nope, still confused. Well, it's a good thing it's not too far away, because I don't really have anything to say this time. I can't even spin a ramble about Five Nights at Freddy's lore, because I'm still watching Markiplier play Ultimate Custom Night. There's nothing new to report on that front. I'm on his last video of it, though. Oh, okay. I'm actually really tempted to try to play for myself. I know one time there was a Halloween where I tried to stream it and I was just terrible at it. But now that I've watched, now that I've rewatched Markiplier play it and I know how it works, or I have my memory refreshed on how it works, I feel like I can do better. I think my main thing was running out of power. Because I didn't realize that you're supposed to have the generator on if you're not running anything. You know, like the heater or the AC. You pretty much want the generator on at all times. I would like to get better at, like, actually listening out for dangers. Because I feel like if there was anything that Sister Location did for the series is it's sound cues that, I mean, I guess I can't say that because I mean, the fourth game was all about sound. That was how you checked the doors. You had to listen. And hang on, gotta scratch my eye. Hand out the controller for a moment. And like the extra nights where you're against like Fredbear and Nightmare, those ones are also very heavily about listening. Where am I supposed to go? So maybe I'm wrong about it being Sister Location, but I know that with Sister Location's Custom Night, Markiplier said it was all about listening for the sound cues. And I think that definitely, you know, if that wasn't what 4 gave us, then it was at least what Sister Location did for the series. And that definitely carried over into Pizzeria Simulator and Ultimate Custom Night. Well, I don't know about Ultimate Custom Night, but I assume Ultimate Custom Night. So, you know, if that's a thing in Ultimate Custom Night, listening for sound cues, or at least certain animatronics, then I would like to play it more and get better at listening for the dangers. Because I am a very anxious player. The tension really gets to me. But I would like to be better about that. Because I want to try to get... I feel like maybe this doesn't make sense to say, but... Like, I want to get better at the sound cues. So I can try to get the... If not all the endings, at least the more interesting endings in Pizzeria Simulator. Which, when I say it out loud, it's like, well, why don't you just practice Pizzeria Simulator? I don't know. I want to play Ultimate Custom Night as well. So why not both? Is she in range yet? Can I find where I'm going? I'll probably down one of the stairs. That's probably... I gotta go down one of those paths. Gotta take a bath on that beaten path. Never do these fully stealth, can I? Always get caught. Well, at least I found the stairs. Okay, maybe not quite what I was looking for. Nope, dead end. Okay. Got loot, though. You know, I'm not really sure how hard Pizzeria Simulator gets. Because it doesn't have, like... You know, usually in these games you have... The main story is the first 5 nights. And then 6 and 7 are bonuses. Or 6 is like a hard night, and then 7 is custom night, but you can set it to be even harder than night 6. Which is usually some number of setting the animatronics to level 20, the maximum. Which was originally intended when Scott made the first game. He didn't intend on the 20 mode being beatable. So there's the difference between 6 and 7, is that Night 6 was intended to be beatable, whereas 7 was not intended to be beatable at all. And honestly, I'm not sure if he ever really, when he made any of the custom nights, I'm not sure that he ever thought that they would be beatable. Not sure he ever designed them in a way to ensure they were beatable. Which I think is fair, because like, how do you playtest difficulty?
But I recognize Mordrin's voice.
I feel like that's something you just have to know how to get right. You can't really playtest it. I mean, you can, and you can adjust values and stuff, but it gets harder to try to nail down the right level of difficulty, because especially if you have the same people playtesting, you start to get good at the game, and then what's easy and what's hard starts to... I was going to say blur, but that's not the right word. Easy becomes trivial, and hard starts to become easy. At least depending on the game, I guess. Okay, which one of these guys can I kill with an arrow? And I'll just try to drop assassinate the other guy. So I imagine while developing a Five Nights at Freddy's game, it'd be very difficult for Scott to playtest it himself and figure out the right balance for really any challenge. Because he knows the mechanics. He knows how they're supposed to operate. So he knows how to circumvent all the problems and... Well, I guess that's not quite right, because I feel like when you do play, you know, the hardest challenge that one of the games can give you, you do understand it, but that executing it is a different thing. Oh, he had wealth. Cool. I don't know why some of those guys just walk around with bars of tungsten in their pockets. Guess it's not as weird as the bandits in Skyrim, who sometimes have butter. If you have the Hearthfires DLC. Anyway, what was I saying before I got sidetracked about, like, about difficulty? Yeah, I don't think Pizzeria Simulator has a Night 6 or custom night. I think it's just, you do the Tycoon phase, you do the Survival phase, and then after, like, however many Survival phases, then the game is over. And your ending is dependent on, like... Well, okay, that's not true, because... Not even... Because I think there are different endings that you can get without having to do all the nights. But I think generally it does end when you finish that, like, you finish the week. There is... I was gonna say, there is a set time where it ends. Yeah, same with the other games. The night 5, that's when it's over. Did I get turned around? No, I'm in the right place. So I don't know if Pizzeria Simulator even has 7 nights or if it's 5. But it is a preset amount of time. Excuse me, and you just get a different ending depending on, like, how many animatronics you salvaged. Because I think there's an ending for not salvaging any of them, and then there's the completionist ending for salvaging all of them. And I suppose there's probably a different ending for salvaging some of them, but not all of them. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to be... I don't know if I'm going to get good enough to be able to do the... Oh, that's not going to hit him in the head. Ah! It's kind of stupid that that happens, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ever going to be good enough to get the completionist ending, but I'd at least like to try. But I will pace myself and try to at least... I'll probably see about getting, like, a... Well, I guess that's not quite an ending. Yeah, probably won't go for a completionist right away, but I would like to at least practice, try to practice with one animatronic and see if I can get the hang of the mechanics with just one threat, and then start to escalate, you know, and then go for the completionist ending, and then the BR like a Dihoni. Am I still going the right way? But what really scares me about Pizzeria Simulator is that there's no camera. Oh. That was not an explosive pot. Sometimes a jar is just a jar. It's not a jar full of explosive oil. But yeah, there's no cameras, so it's... You do have, like, a sensor where you can scan for where animatronics are, but I would much rather have a camera. But, like, the tools they give you are unreliable by design. And that scares me, because part of it is listening, and I will have to listen for the dangers, and an element of listening is that the game, you know, naturally, if the game is asking you asking you to listen out for something, the way it will challenge you is by making it hard to hear, throwing other noises at you. So that's where I'm really like, maybe I should kind of practice listening out for stuff with Ultimate Custom Night. Oh man, there's a bug back there. Wish I could figure out exactly where it is before trying to go back to look for it, because I don't want to go back and scour for it. I want to go back and like find it immediately, but whatever, I'll come back for it probably, maybe. Yeah, I'm just scared of playing the game and listening out for something and then not being able to hear it, and then it jump scares me and then I get scared and I mean, it's not like I don't jump when watching other people play. So I don't know why I'm so scared of doing it myself and being the only person jump scared. There is no wall there, Ivor. I don't know what you're doing.
Have I stepped into Alfheim? Or is this a new realm entirely?
This is a pretty impressive cave. Yeah, I think part of it is that I just gotta not be scared to fail. Because it's gonna happen. You're gonna fail as you learn the game.
Sweat and blood.
It really shouldn't make a difference to me.
Turn this man from beast to earth.
Modron, stay your blade or die at my hand.
I should have known Kunon wouldn't have it in him to quarter you for the dog.
Her hand looks really messed up.
It's a cold bitch who throws her lover to the wolves for her own crimes.
You understand so little. No matter. Let me enlighten you with the fury of the gods.
Alright, come down here. Hey! Hey! Fight me! Just shoot me.
Take this.
Shoot you back. I'll shoot you in the back and it'll take off a whole big chunk of your poise or whatever they call the yellow bar. Your stun meter. Shoot you in the foot. You're not wearing shoes. Come on, stay in the arena. Where you going?
Die, Modron.
Ah. It's disappointing. Small amount of health taken off.
Be still.
Trying to parry. You know, honestly, I really want to play the original Five Nights at Freddy's games. Even though there's honestly not really much of a point for me to play them myself, because I already know how they go. And I don't intend on beating their hardest challenges. Back here, you. But I just really want to play one of the, old school games with the camera and the doors. But you gotta pay for those ones, so that's why I'm playing the free ones.
Do it then. Leave Gloucestershire in the hands of that Christian, and for what? Your name and some trade routes?
Do you doubt the power of your gods to sway the mind of a man? Tefter is no longer the zealot you believe him to be.
A man will lie to save his skin. When you are gone, he'll gut me and burn my people. The gods showed me this.
Kunon spoke of your vision. The Nornir spin their fatal threats. Without your plan, his heart would remain unchanged.
Then I've no regrets. But I had a vision of you as well. One of a path that twists like the River Ouse.
A seer's spinnings twist limb and word alike. Prophecy is a river, and we are powerless to fight its clutches.
She was fighting to protect her people.
But she ground your name to dust. Sullied the honor of herself and her people.
I mean, I guess she does have a child.
I spared Kunon. Say your goodbyes and keep out of my sight, witch.
Mother?
See?
What is this? Is this... Are we in hell?
No, we are in England. How are you feeling?
I feel well. But it's a little fragrant in here, is it not?
You will live to be Elderman yet, Tefter, despite the many attempts on your life.
Attempts? Untimely death? God's blood!
You're safe, and the ceremony will proceed in Gloucester.
Your wounds should heal by the next moon, if you get some rest.
Then you have my thanks, Mother Modron. Lovely woman. Utterly terrifying, though. Let's return with haste. This cave is a place of nightmares.
It's not that bad. It's actually pretty well lit for a cave. Alright, let me see if I can find that skill book on the way out. If it'll even let me climb back the way I came. It probably won't. Wait, can I go up? Like this way? That works. No. Wait. No. I'm gonna go with no. I think that was very deliberately designed to not let you back out. Is there like another way? Maybe the skill book isn't behind me. Maybe it's in front of me. Maybe it's over here. Through this door. I wasn't sure if it was going to open. I think I'm back at the start. I'll keep looking. Hey, Red Fox, thanks for the raid. Let me get that raid kind of measures going.
Hi-oh, this is Kermit the Frog.
You know what to do, right, Jojo?
Sure, of course I do.
Run as fast as I can! Make way! Move! Out of the way! This guy's insane!
How you guys doing tonight? Hope you're having a wonderful night. It's been all right. Not bad, just, you know, not particularly good either. Been a little tired. Yeah, I'm almost done here, but gotta go back to town, and that'll probably end up being it. But I'm trying to find this skill book here before I leave. Oh, maybe I didn't. Game? Hello? Hang on. Or sometimes the sound doesn't come back when you switch settings. How am I enjoying the game? Oh, this has definitely been pretty great. I don't know that it needed to be 100 hours long, but it's pretty great. Taken on its own, definitely a great game. Okay, I'm just gonna let that guy meander back to town on his own. I don't think I get any dialogue for following him.
They will attack on sight here.
Yeah, whatever. Not gonna try to be stealthy this time. Looking for a book. And a book I shall get. I probably need that key. You got a guard boar? Why does that sound like something that you would find in Pokemon? Maybe an M-boar as a guard, but I don't know about guard boar. 400 hours before you beat the game? Dang. So you must have went for completion, huh? Ow. Yeah, I don't usually beat to do 100% in these games. Too big for me. Too many collectibles where it's like you can see it on the map, but you just don't know how to get to it, and that drives me crazy. I'm terrible at finding those. Whoa, neat trick. Bet you can't do it again. Ow, ow.
Nothing to save you now.
Ow. Sure, I could have super dodged the rock. Yeah, whatever. Loving this game. Got to complete the games 100%. And glad you love it. It's always great when you find a game you love. 'Cause I don't know about anyone else, but for me, it's like, you know, takes a particular game for me to just be like, yeah, I gotta complete it. But I will be sure to grab this skill book because it could end up upgrading the skill I actually use. I think. I don't know if I have them fully upgraded yet. Oh wait, this is equipment, isn't it? It's probably just for the equipment, but it could be a cool weapon. Thane's Breeches. Thank you for the follow. Red Fox and Yeet Thunder Punch. Oh yeah, and Demeters. I didn't see that one earlier. Demeters also followed. Okay, but at least I got the equipment off of my map, so now it's a little cleaner. Should be a little easier to find the skill book. It's like right below me. So this is exactly what I was talking about. When you can see it on the map, but you're like, how do I get there? That guy who ran away say, don't make me angry. I guess he didn't run all the way away, but it's still funny. He's like, don't make me angry, and then he runs away. I'm out of arrows.
You'll be a puddle.
Gonna let go to spend 4 hours gaming. Need to smoke. All right, that's fair. Who's seeing me now? Where are you? Hey, what? Joke's on you. I got a smoke bomb a poison bomb that goes off twice. Even I didn't remember that. Well, you wouldn't remember that because you just now know. You just now learned of it. And you're also dead, so you probably don't have the knowledge anymore. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Good. Arrows. It's gotta be like... Aha. Sometimes a cloth on a wall is just a cloth on a wall, and sometimes it's a secret passage. Yes! Feign death! Okay, that is one I was hoping for an upgrade for. Because now, I can surprise assassination from playing dead. You would think that would be how it would be from the start, and then upgrading it would be like double assassinations. But, alright, whatever. Maybe I will just ride horseback. Ride my horse back on horseback. No, that sentence didn't quite make sense. That's not how you use horseback. Whatever, you get me. Riding back on horseback. There. Fixed it. Rattle the bones. Oh look, there's my horse. Still right here. Yeah, this has definitely got to be one of those cases where it's faster just to go back on your horse than it is to sit through a loading screen to fast travel back. I'll even take the path. Let's see where the horse ends up auto-running. Oh look, there's a guy. See you at home. Or your home, I guess, not mine. Man, two of these guys in a row? Space out, man. can't all sit on top of each other. Kind of defeats the point of having multiple NPCs who give you secrets. Or point you to secrets. If they all end up being in the same spot. Okay, now is not the time for my nose to start itching and for me to start burping. It will be in like 10 seconds, but let me get the dialogue running first.
Gunnar, it's good to see a face I trust. Even your frightful muck. I thought this could be our shared saga, but it's time to leave. We have spent naught but a drink together.
Worry not, Eivor. You and I have many tales to tell yet. And our names ring out clear and with honor.
Yeah, a tale. A tale of Gloucester. Beautiful land. Full of damned fools.
Ha! I will drink to that. You have my thanks.
Anything for you, old friend.
Then let us say our farewells to this Wicker King, and then be on our way home.
Yes, Randvi will be eager to meet Bridget.
If she can even understand what she's saying.
Bridget and Gunnar have already gone ahead. I should join them.
I know, game. I can see them. I'm following them. I'm walking there with them. You don't have to give me an internal monologue telling me what to do. I can see what's going on. For a moment, I forgot that this is not an angry mob. They're here for a festival. They're happy. They're celebrating even. Well, I certainly don't envy this guy. Burning to death sounds like a terrible way to go. Unless they're gonna, like, put him to sleep first.
We first met at Simpkins' Wickerman Ascension. I was besotted with you at a glance.
So long ago. Some poetic symmetry after 20 years' prosperity.
Please don't do it! We can burn something else! Someone else!
Peace, dear heart. I will join the dirt that grows the trees and the barley, my body feeding the gods, worms, and even you. So I will be here. And a long, long time from now, when you're old and wrinkled like an apple, you will see me again.
Father, I thought I could be ready.
It is time.
Then this is yours.
This is your path, Tifter. No thorns and briars could keep you from it.
And you, Eivor, friend of Gloucestershire, you have lived up to your reputation.
I know you owe me less than nothing, but please, take care of them.
I take no pleasure in the suffering of others. You would know this if you had given me a chance.
"20 years I have been your elderman. Now these old bones are ready for my last duty. I have worked alongside you, clearing fields, brewing drink, births and deaths. All growing and learning.
The Wicker Man is ready, O King. Your altar awaits.
I am honored to be your harvest king. With this flame set, may our crops be plentiful and our winters brief.
Despite it all, he has the ending he prayed for.
Straight to the mouths of hungry gods.
No, yeah, he's gonna be awake for it. Oh, man. Oh, I gotta do it?
The honor is yours.
Alright.
Praise the Harvest King!
Yeah, I don't think there's any way he could have just accepted burning to death. Like, that's the kind of thing that just... It's just the nature of the death is just painful no matter what. The way it, you know, burning your skin and all the nerves on it and stuff, it's just inherently painful. No way around that. Unless he were not conscious for it, but note that he climbed on in, he sat there. Jeez. It is funny to think that he hoped for the winters being short. It just makes me think, like, you know, me with my modern comforts, I can enjoy winter. I can be here like, yeah, winter, that's cool. Whereas, sorry, bumped my mic. You know, in the past, you hope for short winters, because winter is deadly. And this loading screen sure is loading a long time. There.
Our Father, who art in heaven, our Mother, who art in earth, please, please accept this offering. Take of me my flesh and bone and flesh.
Yeah, I really don't think he needs to be alive for that. And that's probably going to be it.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Ranvi.
Yep,
Best tell her the good
back to
news.
Ranvi. Takaguna is already there, so I'll just fast travel. Am I getting out of this outfit yet? I think I do still have my regular... Like, I still have the armor I was wearing on underneath the cloak. So I think it's just the cloak. I was gonna say, like, the headpiece too, but no, that's... I have that hidden, so it's probably just the cloak. Because the mask comes on when the cloak goes up. Or the hood goes up, I should say. I mean, at least I get to keep it. That's cool, but I don't wanna.
Eivor, what brings you to my humble shop?
I want to get this mask off.
See Sigurd back where he belongs.
May I see your stores?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I already fully upgraded all my stuff. I was gonna say, like, oh, I probably have enough tungsten to upgrade my bow. Well, I already did. So, how about I upgrade a light bow? What's this one? Okay. Final appearance reached. That's fine with me. I remember I got one of these from as a gift from someone, and I don't remember which one was the one I wanted to keep around. I'll go ahead and upgrade this one. It does already have a few points into upgradedness, so it probably was... Oh, well, never mind. Maybe it was this one that I was using before. That I have on my knight build I never use. Well, there we go. If I ever get into a situation where I feel like I need a light bow, now I've got one. I almost forgot to change appearance. No, it's still set to... What? It's still set to being the Mentor's hood. Hang on, let me see if I can maybe, like, change the Brigandine cape. Off to bed. Alright, have a good night. Thanks for coming out. I was about to be done here in a moment anyway, so it's fine that you're heading off to bed. Not gonna miss anything, I'm sure. Unless there's a surprise for me when I speak to Ranvi. No, I still got the mask on.
I'll see you later, friend.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to get this.
Well, my friend.
Get this ghost or spirits mask. Whatever there was a specific name and I don't remember it. There's a bow. Right. Got class in the morning. Oh yeah, definitely understand. Yeah, have a good rest, and I hope your class goes well. Check out this sync problem. Well, I hope your sync is fine. No, I still have the... How do I... I don't need that key highlighted, thank you, game. How do I get this freaking mask off? Is it the hidden one's mask? No, it's definitely overriding the cloak. As you can see, it's not changing when I change it. I've got draining problems for the sink and dishwasher. Dang. Hope we can get that sorted quick. I've got 4 points. Let's see. So I was throwing my points over here, just no particular reason. So I'm at the point where I've gotten everything I want. So barrel line gear. I think I got barrel line gear. So I'm just kind of throwing points wherever because don't need to work towards any skills. I'm not going to use the ones I don't have. Yeah, I'll just look up how to get this mask off later. Is it maybe like... Ooh, okay, hang on. There we go. Problem solved. I should go to the general store. Let me do that before I forget. Sell all my junk and all the cake, in heavy quotes. Because it's not cake, it's cheese. Don't know why they call it cake. It's very clearly, explicitly cheese. Moldy cheese. Oh, a new cloak.
Give it a try. I'm practically giving it away.
Oh, look at that fancy shield. Is that the same no, okay. I'm gonna say same as the hood they got there. Ceremonial robe. Interesting. Oh, look, a scythe. That's also interesting. Spear shield. Increase speed when blocking. You got mounts now? You got a Pegasus? I mean, it's no unicorn, but I'll take it. Hey, when did your stock become insane? What's this rune? Heavy hits set fallen enemies on fire. Sure.
I'm almost jealous at what a good purchase you've made.
Is that a little... Yeah, a hunting falcon with a little helmet on it. And a bone raven. Sure, I'll get the bone raven.
Eivor, you should definitely get this.
I already did. Don't know what you're talking about. Hair bones. Where's the one in blonde? Secret blonde hair. Haircut that could be just a general haircut description, okay.
This was made for you.
Hair bones, dark brown. Hair bones, blonde. It's a lot of tattoos. I don't feel like looking through all those. Sure, I'm sure there's probably a new face tattoo in there, but I don't feel like looking all through all the stuff. Was that a spear? Okay. For a moment, I thought it was a rope dart. Ceremonious Seeks. Or hammer. Increase assassination damage and range damage when mounted. Melee damage and... I assume it says speed. Does not fit the rest of the description on there. That's... whatever.
We got to find a new home for these. Nothing else?
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
I hope...
Oh, right. I forgot. I have to buy some titanium if I can. You have any titanium?
What have you got for me today?
What?
You know you have...
Yeah. 5.
Yes, great purchase.
Better than nothing. Might as well buy all the leather and metal too. Or iron. Do I still need arrows? Should probably stock up on arrows. Okay, can't take that many there.
Is that everything?
Excuse me.
I must take my leave. So long.
Wait. But still not enough. 6. Alright, I'll just hang on to it. And shoot, was that a weapon rune I got? Yeah, weapon rune. Wait, can I put that on my bow? What's my bow got? Heavy damage when parrying. Now let me set people on fire. Okay, now I'll go to put my new hair on. There's my cat.
Hey there, how are you?
Wolf. Eivor seems to always acknowledge the wolf.
Eivor, good to see you.
How are you, Tovi? Holding up?
Much better now, I think. I miss Sven every day. And yet he is here with me. His hooker infused in every design. Believing that, it helps.
Glad to hear it. And happy to offer myself as your first canvas.
Good. Let's get started. There's some new things for you to look at.
May I see your stores?
I feel bad that I've stuck with the same hair and tattoos like the entire game. But none of the new stuff is really stood out to me. And I don't think I'll be putting these on. A little too extravagant for literally for under the hood, for what will be under my hood. I'll put that on though. I don't think I ever got any new chest tattoos in a while. Still,
Nothing more?
tattoos don't really make a whole lot of sense when you really don't have any armor that shows them off. Because all the armor is like designed to still be warm for cold areas. Like, I'm not one for swimsuit armor, but when you got tattoos, you might as well, you know?
Good to see. I can hardly begin to describe what happened in Gloucestershire. I think you will learn soon enough.
But we are allied with them.
Yes, for all our pains.
And there should be only one region left, unless we have to go back to Norway. Oh. Are... Not... Okay. I guess something's gonna happen when I leave.
Has something happened? You will want to speak to him yourself.
Alright, let's... Oh, he's through that way. Might as well go see. Is it good?
Eivor, the time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory. I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die,
which world
it
would
will
that
not
be in?
by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more. On my final voyage back to Norway, to wish my father farewell and achieve my destiny.
You're gonna kill him, aren't you?
Back to Norway. I need to discuss this with Randvi.
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
So we are going back to Norway. Then that makes me wonder about that one last region, because I don't think we did, I don't think we did Hamptonshire. But maybe we don't need to.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Or maybe we will after we revisit Norway, I don't know. Is that the right place? Let me double check.
I've changed my
Oh.
mind.
Oh, double O, because the first O was me going, oh, it's a cutscene now. And then I realized, no, that's the regular cutscene that it gives you when you back out of it. Barely even a cutscene. Horde of Filk?
I want to see the Alliance map.
Yeah, we haven't done Hamptonshire. There it is.
It may be time to return to Norway. Sigurd is eager to see his father and beyond that, I do not know.
I have
He's
heard
gonna
ill
kill him.
news about Styrbjorn in the past year. If you go, Go with care.
We'll leave now and return as soon as we're able.
Good. And be safe. Both of you.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're not both making it out of this. Why do I have to speak to her again? Oh, that's a different thing. Gotta call it a night. Alright. Night yeet thunder punch. Almost misspoke and said leet. No, that's the wrong slang. Yeah, I'm gonna end here anyway, so... Yep, so thanks for watching. Be doing some more of this on Wednesday. So see you then. Bye.